Oh my God. Okay. I sat here for, never mind, I ain't got my teeth in right now, but okay. I sat here for over an hour waiting on this stupid computer to update. First of all, I put it to update on Sunday after around 1 or 2 o'clock because I know I won't be here and so forth. But so I thought, well, okay, I'll be out with the family. So I thought, well, that'll be a good time for it to update to its thing, right? And I'll be done with doing my whatever I was doing on my YouTube channel. What the heck? Is AI already controlling my computer? Because I put it on the settings yesterday because it wanted to update in the middle of recording and editing and everything like that. Okay, so why the hell did it think that it decided it was going to? Oh, let's decide to update in the middle of the night last night, or this morning actually. Okay, so I had no clue. I got off the computer. I just usually let my computer go to sleep. I don't turn it off or anything. And I was fine. Didn't look at it all day or all evening. I got off the computer yesterday, I think around like 7 o'clock-ish. And I decided, okay, it's time to eat dinner. I'm gonna, chill, get off here and just rest my mind. Self-care, chill, lay down up in bed, tired of sitting up, so forth. So I thought it was just going to be fine. It just went to sleep like normal. I wake up about probably a little after 9, and Katie and I did our thing. We made the bed, and sorry, I got allergies, but okay. So we made the bed, and I made my coffee. I ate something. I took my medicines. Everything. I have been sitting here for over an hour, and it decided when I couldn't realize why is it not, it was just like on this like complete black screen, and I saw the mouse, but the cursor, but there was nothing, nothing was coming up. I pushed buttons. I did Control Delete. I did the escape button, the enter button, the space bar. Nothing was working, and I was like, okay, you know what? I tried to push it to go to sleep and then come back, but it didn't do anything. So I literally thought, okay, fine, I'll just turn it off and turn it back on. Okay, mind you, my computer is an all-in-one. Okay, so the whole unit is just a monitor. It looks like a monitor. That's it. So I turned it off, turned it back on, and when I turned it back on, suddenly, oh, it's restarting. It's updating. Tell me, did I initiate the update when I turned it off to turn it and then turned it back on, or did it control me to do that? Because it said, hey, I'm not gonna work today, even though we have a scheduled update because you scheduled it on Sunday, but I want to update today, and so I'm gonna act like a toddler and decide not to update, or not turn on or let you do anything until you let me do what I wanted to do. That sounds like AI. The computer is already controlling me. It's made me, nothing would pull up. I couldn't log in. I couldn't do anything. Look, it's now like, it's 11:10, right? Look. See? Look, it's 11:10. So, like, what? So, I took a photo of it back, and I posted on Facebook literally 30 seconds ago, maybe a minute ago, and talking about this, and I was like, I just typed like a couple sentences, and I was with it with the photo, and then suddenly I decided, okay, I'll make a video about this, because it just hit me in my brain. My computer just controlled me. It just controlled my decisions. That's scary. Okay, so yeah, I'm confused here because I'm thinking, okay, if it needed to do an update, whatever, some bogus update, which I never see the difference between before and now, but it wanted me to update, but then it turned around, and so I told it, I said, no, I don't want you to update right now. I'm going to schedule it for Sunday on the 14th around 2 p.m. and so forth. So, because I wouldn't be here working on anything. So that'd be perfect timing to give it a couple hours to do what it wants to do. So I thought, good. So I thought I was fine. I thought we had an agreement when I set that setting. I thought it agreed. I hit okay. I got out of it, and then I continued on doing my work. Went to bed. It was fine. Woke up this morning. It looked like it was fine, but it just looked like it was asleep. Basically, the screen was in black mode because I don't have a screensaver because it's just pointless anymore. It's not 1980s and 1990s anymore. So we don't need these bouncing boxes anywhere. So I'm like thinking that's okay. Yeah. Okay. So I ended up, so I'm like, okay, I'm filming. I had my breakfast. I took my medicines. I had my coffee. I got me something to drink. I got my little notifier over here going. I got my lighting, my candle. I got my background music. It might as well be my music. But I got my rain on because my ambiance, it calms me down. So mine calms my anxieties down. So I'm like thinking, okay, I'm cool. I'm ready. I've been sitting here for over an hour staring. I kind of doom scrolled through Facebook, looking at videos. I posted a video, I'm just like, I'm waiting and waiting and waiting. It said it finally up, and then I'm like, why was it updating? Why did it do its thing? Because when I sat down, I thought, okay, I'll wake up the computer. Naturally, normally when I move the mouse or I tap the keyboard or something like that, it comes up and asks me for my password to log into Windows, and I'm good to go, right? Yeah, because this is a Windows. So it's a PC. So I just thought, okay, thought I was good. Yeah, I'm not good. I'm not fine anymore. Because it basically acted like a toddler. It was a black screen. And the only thing it showed me was a white little arrow, which was my mouse, my cursor. I can move that around. I can click, but nothing happens. Click, bang on the damn keyboard. Nothing happens. Nothing worked. And I'm like, why isn't I waking up? And I had no choice but to reboot, like tech support usually tells you to do. And then it hit me after I rebooted. Suddenly I get this teal looking color screen comes up. It says update beginning, and then it starts going 10%, 11%, 12%. So me delaying it and scheduling an update for this coming up Sunday on the 14th, it just overrid itself because I was forced to turn off my computer and turn it back on because it did not want to wake up. It controlled me. It wanted to do an update yesterday and I told it no. We will do an update on Sunday. Like a dang toddler, it threw a fit passively and forced me to make that decision. There was no decision. I had no choice, but if I wanted to do anything today, I was going to do what it wanted to do. And that, I'm not cool with. I'm not cool with. No. So you're telling me, and this computer's old, okay? It's like years old. But it still works. Everything's still good. You're telling me that it just overrid my request. And if something as small as that can override my request, what I told it to do, I told it what day and time that I'm going to do that thing. I'm not doing it right now. Who's to say AI, you're going to have this little maid or a chauffeur or whoever it is going to sit there, come in your car, and you're going to say, you know what, never mind, we're not going to go there. We're going to go do something else today. And then it suddenly just stops. Or decide to say, you know what? No. Locks the doors. You're stuck in that car until you go where it wants you to go. Or it decides to not do what it wants you. It's not going to do anything you ask it to do. It decides to say, you know what? I'm going to do what I want to do, and you're going to have to deal with it. A machine did what it wanted to do. That is scary. And if you're not scared, you should be scared. Because Now, I know logics are going to say, okay, people are going to say, okay, if you overrid it, you overrid your request for restarting it on and updating on Sunday by restarting your computer. That's not my point. Yes, I did, but I had no choice. I had to restart it because it wouldn't wake up. It wouldn't do what it's supposed to do. It was like a toddler. It didn't want to do what it wanted to do. So in order for me to do what I needed to get done today on my computer, I had to wake up my computer. But my computer didn't want to wake up. So what other choice did I have but to reboot it? But when I reboot it, it knows that when I reboot it, it has to do an update. Because it triggers. It's thinking, okay, we're going to restart now for an update. Like it wanted to do yesterday, but I didn't want it to do it. I wanted to wait until Sunday to do it. So, the only other thing I could think of that it would have done is if I had somehow went back in the settings before I got off the computer yesterday and would have went in there and make sure that it never went to sleep at all. It just stayed awake all night long, which would be annoying as heck because that means because my computer is in my bedroom and therefore and it's a big screen, so it's like a bright screen on shining in my face all night long like a toddler because I have no choice but to keep it awake all night long. Otherwise, if I let it go to sleep like I normally do, it's going to do this. That was probably my only option. That way I can do the update. But I would have to do that every day, all the way up till Sunday, and then let it do its update on Sunday, which is when I had it planned. It was going to inconvenience me every day until the day it needed an update. Unless I let it do the update in the middle of my work so it can do its thing. Or I'm stuck doing what happened today. I just let it go to sleep and then it didn't want to wake up unless I rebooted the computer. And when I rebooted the computer, it triggered, which overrides my request for Sunday. Well, now we'll find out. I'll do a follow-up video if it does an update on Sunday, which I may or may not even notice because I won't be here to see it. But yeah, either way, I had that option. Well, give me an option and then turn around and do that. See, we take these little updates on our computers and stuff like that as for granted. We think, oh, it's just something stupid, something small. It's probably a patch in, the network, whatever. No. What if it's making the interface smarter? It's making it little by little overriding anything the user wants it to do, which is AI. It's no matter how old your machine is, aka your computer, your phone, whatever it is, no matter how old it is, if it can do an update, it can override your request at any given time. Now imagine, take your computer, your phone, whatever it is, imagine that being put into an actual full-grown man's body robot that's 6 foot tall, all metal, like in a sci-fi movie, and you're standing there looking up at it, and you're like, hey Albert, no, I don't want to do that, we'll do it tomorrow. And it just completely shuts down or decides, you know what, pulls out like a little gun or triggers something to the police and says, no, you have to do it, because if you don't, then you're going to get arrested, or hey, no, if you don't, I'm going to kill you, because I'm in charge, not you. This is how they take over. They control our lives. We depend on them. It knows it depended on me. This computer knew it depended on me or I depended on it because I need to use it to get what I want done. It knew this, and yet it did this. No, I made me making a mountain out of a molehill over here. It's just an update. Sit through it. It's fine. It's over with. Yes. But where does it end? Where does it end? Yeah. So anyways, yeah. So think about that when you're on your technology and your technology suddenly has to do an update. And I kind of find it funny that when my computer needed to do an update, my daughter comes in here and she sees it and she goes, "Oh, your computer had to do one too?" Think about that. Think about that. Her laptop had to do one too. Hers is a PC as well. Did Microsoft just send out a sudden update patch? So, yeah. There we go. Oh, technology. It knows we can't live without it. We have no choice. We're stuck now. It's too late. Can't go back. So, think about that. When you're sitting at your computer, laptop, using your phone, and it needs to do an update, you know, anything, any app needs to do an update. Why? And if you can schedule it, watch how it acts. Think about it. We have to be smarter than it. But I haven't figured that part out yet. Alright. Have a nice rest of the week. Bye, guys.